Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm gonna be doing a review for Saving Private Ryan. So yeah, this movie stars Tom Hanks, Tom Sizemore, Edward Burns, Barry Pepper, Adam Goldberg, Vin Diesel, Giovanni Ribisi, Jeremy Davis, Matt Damon, Ted Danson, Paul Giamatti, Dennis Farina, George Stadler, Max Martini, Dylan Bruno, Daniel Sarukira, Dimitri Gortisa, Ian Porter, Gary Softon, Julianne Spencer, Steve Griffin, William Marsh, Mark Cass, Marcus Napier, and yeah, that's basically it. Wait, yeah, and John Sherry and Glenn Raj, and Raffaello De Grutala, and Stephanie Concord, and I believe that is it. Kathleen Byron, Rob Freeman, and Thomas Gisbert, and that is it. Okay, so yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. Please do not comment down below. No, stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please do not comment down below or be messaging me. That never gave you a fair warning. As usual, I did. So yeah, Saving Private Ryan, as usual. Quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, you have this group of men in World War II, and they have to go through Normandy. After the Normandy landing, these group of U.S. soldiers have to go behind enemy lines to retrieve or try to get back Private Ryan. It's simple as it sounds. Saving Private Ryan. Some of them do die on the way, and yeah, and this is a Steven Spielberg movie, so you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good if it's Steven Spielberg. I mean, Steven Spielberg, he's kind of one of those directors that after a while you just know his movies are gonna be great. I mean, not many directors could say that. I mean, you have Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Alfred Hitchcock, and maybe Joss Whedon. Okay. Aside from that, you really can't say that about any other director that other and Christopher Nolan. But aside from that, you really can't say that a director, other movies are pretty good. I mean, yes, there are a few, some of them like Richard Linklater, for example, who do have a few good movies like Dazed and Confused. But then you also have some movies that are kind of or not really widely appreciated. For example, Boyhood for Richard Linklater is a good example. So yeah, but this is one of the few directors who, no matter what, will always make a great movie. That's said and done. Yeah, not many directors could say that they always make a great movie. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the first thing. So yeah, I mean overall it's a really well done movie in my opinion. It's a really great movie in my opinion. Um, and yeah, I mean my one issue with the movie, my one issue is that it's I think it's a little over 3 hours long or something like that. And I really do think there are times where this movie could have been cut down at least by a couple minutes. I mean, there are a few scenes throughout the movie I think could have been cut down, and I do think this movie could have been shortened by at least 20 minutes, in my opinion. Okay, but aside from that, the whole movie is incredible from start to finish. You have some fantastic acting from the whole crew. Everybody here does a fantastic job. Um, you know, and there's this one scene with Matt Damon, and he's discussing his life with his brothers and how he used to goof around in his family farm. Um, and apparently that was all improvised, and everybody kind of just went along. And not many actors could say they're pretty good at improvising, and that's just pretty cool to see that he did that. And yeah, I mean, so yeah, the acting is phenomenal in my opinion. So is the writing, in my opinion, some of the best writing, um, in my opinion, in a movie. So yeah, I mean, also I do like the action in the movie. Very well done, especially like the last half hour or something, where you have the whole group just kind of like attacking German soldiers or whatever, like for a straight half hour. And normally I don't like action scenes that go more than like 5 minutes or something like that. But this is one of those movies that actually does it really well done, and it keeps me entertained from start to finish, and the action. I mean, so yeah, I mean, everything about it was just so amazing in my opinion. Something I normally don't talk about is the sound editing and sound mixing. Something I normally don't talk about. But you know, in this time around, I did kind of notice how it was really realistic, if you know what I mean. It was really well, is very well done, very realistic in my opinion. And it sometimes felt like I was actually in war. So I mean, overall, it was an incredible movie. There are a few times where it was okay, you know, it could have been a bit better, or it kind of dragged on, or there are things that could have been taken out of the movie just to save time. But aside from that, it was a great movie in my opinion. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty great movie. And yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Already, comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever you guys prefer. Remember to follow me on Instagram on Daniel Mart, in which I post stuff about comic books, TV shows, and movies. And yeah, aside from that, like the video, and that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.